everyone, my name is Israr and today I'm going to tell you how do we convert uh, a flat file to an XML file using XSLT transformation. XSLT transformation uses the XSL language. There are three different versions, version 1, 2 and 3. Most of the tools are available online wherein you can convert uh, an XML file to any other format using XSLT. But suppose you get a challenging situation wherein you have to convert a text file, uh, let's say a flat file, into an XML file, and you want to write an XSLT for that. So in order to learn XSLT, we already have W3 schools, articles and chapters where you can learn the XSL language. Uh, but in order to debug, you need to have some hands tools or some knowledge where you can readily test your code. So we need a Visual Studio for this, and I will be showing you how exactly you debug your code. uh, let's say you have a requirement where you have a flat file, a fixed width flat file. When I say fixed width, you'll be given a requirement something like you'll have a main account number. It starts from position number 1 and goes on for 8 digits. So I start from position number 1 and go on for 8 digits, and this becomes your main account. Then I need to omit this ninth position. Then I have to go to 27th position and extract some value there for 8 digits. So I basically use Notepad++ here to find the position. So 27th position, I take 8 digits. I can observe my column and line number over here. So basically this is one line. Then we have an enter key. Press a new line here, and we have second line starting from this position again, and again third line. So I want to convert this flat file into XML. So what I do is I use Visual Studio to design a code for this. So you have to use this particular format in order to use debug your flat file in Visual Studio. All you need to do is just write a batch tag, XML tag, and C data in that. In that you need to give. I will be providing this syntax in the description. So you need to copy your flat file content and paste it over here in the middle. So I have 3 lines. I want to bring about an XML file. I want to start writing a code in XSL language. So what I do is I have already written that down. So I will just try to create one and show you how exactly we do that. Just I open Visual Studio. I just open a console application, and then in that I add a new item, set data, XSLT. Alright, so here your input is blank, output is blank. Schemas, it will take something from Visual Studio libraries by default. So what I have to do is I have already written the code. I'll just show it to you guys. So in my code, you need to, whenever you when you can observe one thing, that whenever you click on this text editor, you can see one XML tag appear on the toolbar. When you click somewhere else, that XML tag will disappear. Observe that it comes after tools. See, before tools. So again, you can see that XML tag. This XML tag has options to debug, and without debugging, you can execute on XSLT. So what I do is, in my input column, I go and give the file which I just created over here. I have used the tags. Inside that I have given my free text fixed with flat file content, and then I save it and I use the same file here. And what I do is, first I'll show you, I'll just execute directly. and I'll show you the result. So you can see it has my opening tag here is document. So in the document I have 3 lines: line number 1, line number 2, and line number 3. So I have extracted necessary information based on that position. So in order to understand how exactly I did it, basically I first use the syntax. I search for that particular tag called batch, and then I give a delimiter as a new line. In XSL language, a new line is given in this particular syntax. So what I do is I call a pre-processing text. In this text, I will recursively keep calling these tags. So suppose you want to extract a main account number from first position to 8. So we need to use a function called a substring. And suppose you want to remove the leading zeros, you can use this function called number. Okay. And suppose you want to concatenate two strings, you declare variables and concatenate them and assign it to the value of within this tag. So account display value in my case will be a combination of two strings, as you can see here. Alright, similarly, if you want to hard code anything and put it inside the tag, you can just write a tag there and yeah, so just put a tag currency code and say XSL value of select. So this is the syntax we use for hard coding any value inside an XML tag. Alright, so let's say I want to debug it. Let's say I want to understand the flow here. So I just put a breakpoint here and here, just to show you how we can debug this. Start debugging. So you can see I'm able to debug it. I am able to see the exact value of input text. Let's say quick watch. So I have some values here. What is the count? I have already added them to my local, so it's 100 right now. So what I do is I keep calling this function 100 times, and whenever it sees a break, new line, it will jump to the next line and again start rebuilding the XML elements. So you can see how I was able to build this entire code. XML language. Yep. So this is the XML document, and you can use this XSLT. So and you can use this XSLT file where in your particular tool or wherever transformation is required, and you can give the version number in this place. One does not have much advanced function, but 2 and 3 do have pretty good functions. I was supposed to use XSL language framework version 1, wherein I was not able to use any ready-made functions. That's why I'm using a recursive function to loop through the lines. So yeah, that's all, guys. So this is how we convert a flat file to XML. Thank you.